What is going on, Mile City?
Woo! Woo! Baby! Yes! Yes! Cheers. In a game of butt cheeks, old middle school football team could scheme a better offense than Adam Gase.
What is going on, Mile City? Okay, so doing another Broncos video here. That very crazy game between the Broncos and the Chargers. I was actually at this game, and I had a lot of fun. I was up in the nosebleeds, up in like section 538. It was insane. I had a lot of fun. I was amongst a lot of fun Broncos fans. I had a great time at this game. I haven't been to a Bronco game in a good while, and they won. And because they won, and because I was present, we're going to take another orange juice victory toast. I like the juice. The juice is good. Good stuff. Out of this awesome mug. My Bronco mug. We'll have a few toasts to give out throughout the game. So, let's jump into this. So how I figure I'm going to do these going forward is that instead of just the straight recaps that I usually give, I'm more going to just give my thoughts on the game and on the team and what I see coming up going forward. Because I have other videos I'm working on. So, yeah. That's just in my mindset. I did have fun at this game, and I tweeted something out, and the tweet is blown up. It's still getting tons of likes and retweets, and you guys are insane who keep doing that. I tweeted out, do I think Fangio should still be fired? Yes. Do I think we need a new quarterback? Yes. Is Patrick Surtain a stud? Yes. Is Javonte Williams a beast? Yes. And did I have fun? Absolutely. Look, one thing this game did do is it did kind of settle the Lock Bridgewater thing. Like, now we can see why they went with Bridgewater. That said, though, I hate the idea that Broncos fans are still arguing over Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. Look, we can conclude the fact that neither are the future of this franchise and that neither are really going to be here after next year, so why get mad about it? Like, almost everyone in Broncos country agrees that Denver needs a new quarterback next year, so why even debate Drew versus Teddy when we agree that none of them are probably the future of this franchise? Like, yes, Teddy might be the better option, but it doesn't mean that he's good. I can see why they chose him, but that doesn't mean his options are much better. The play calling for Pat Shurmur was still meh at times. I mean, Teddy didn't really do all that much, but he didn't need to do all that much because Javonte Williams was absolutely gashing people. I did feel bad for the wideouts, though. Sutton, Patrick, Judy really didn't get to do much of anything. It was just Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon just gashing that Charger defense. So, you know, hey, if it works, it works. Pat Surtain's 2 pick sixes warrant our first toast of this game. Pat Surtain. And here's to the running game and that O-line, too. Woo! Oh boy. Speaking of which, got to give credit to Mike Munchak in that line. A very banged up line that lost Calvin Anderson, who looked really promising. You lose Calvin Anderson in the middle of the game, and then you still manage to beat a fully healthy Charger front seven and pretty much just dominate them through that run game. Man, that's the definition of good coaching right there. But here are my thoughts moving forward. Patrick Surtain has everything that was advertised. There is no doubt about that. He was the right pick. We did not whiff on that pick. And people say we should have picked a quarterback. Have you seen this rookie class? None of them have really been that impressive aside from Mac Jones. And don't say the Broncos should have picked Mac Jones. A lot of people, myself included, had Mac Jones as the 5th guy in this class. Let's be real here. A lot of us did not like Mac Jones. I mean, I'm sure there's some of you who really liked Mac Jones, but I didn't like him. He's a perfect fit for New England. He's in the right place. I don't think he would have flourished here in Denver. He's in the right place in New England. But yeah, look at the other rookies. Lawrence is improving, but he's still very raw as a rookie. Zach Wilson has some problems similar to Drew Lock. Trey Lance has been injured all year, so we haven't really even seen him play. Justin Fields looks raw and has his issues, and his coaching staff is certainly not helping him. This rookie class is very underwhelming so far. Now, I do think these guys will live up eventually. They're very talented. But to say that they would have the success here when we've proven to not have success with young quarterbacks and to see them kind of struggling elsewhere, come on. Patrick Surtain was the right pick, and he better be in the Rookie of the Year conversation. I called it at the start of the year. He better be Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nonetheless, man, I got to give it to George Paton, and I tweeted about this too. George Paton's draft class looks so impressive. Quinn Meinerz looks really good. Baron Browning, Jonathan Cooper, Javonte Williams, obviously, Pat Surtain. Caden Stearns looks like a safety of the future. Not only a good hitter like Kareem Jackson, but a great ball-hawking safety. He knows how to bait people. It's impressive. This class looks really, really impressive, and I'm glad to see that they're growing, and we have at least 5 or 6 future starters coming through this roster. It's great. I think Meinerz and Moody could be the guards going forward. I don't know. I mean, Calvin Anderson, I don't know if he got that ugly injury, which that really kills our depth. I don't know when Garrett Bowles is coming back, so this is the problem I have, though, with this team going forward, is that we do not have the health to make this deep run against some teams that are consistently very healthy. Like, we don't have the talent to keep up because all that talent's in the infirmary ward. Not to mention, other than Detroit, we have the lesser quarterback in all our remaining games. We got to face Herbert again, and I don't know if we'll beat the Chargers. And the Chargers game is going to be weird. It depends on how we're playing at that point. Mahomes twice, Derek Carr again, he dismantled us the last time we played him, and Joe Burrow, who is lighting it up right now. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. The problem is a lot of people are trying to get optimistic and on board for this team, but the problem is I can't buy into them yet. I can't believe in them yet because they do this all the time. We've seen it this season. They have an amazing win where they beat the hell out of somebody and we think they're going to emerge, and then they completely lay an egg and they get blown out the next week. It's inconsistent. So this Sunday night game against Kansas City will be very, very telling. It's going to define Fangio's tenure here. It's very simple. You win that game, people start looking at you differently. Maybe there's something there. You lose this game, it defines Fangio's career as a head coach in Denver. Inconsistent and not good enough. That is it. This game means a lot to Vic. They cannot afford to lose this game, but the problem is they don't have a lot of the talent that they need to help them get over that hump. They don't have their line. That line is, the cracks are showing already. Bridgewater took an ugly sack, and Bridgewater looks hobbled, and I don't trust either QB to backup QB. Locke, obviously, we know what's going on with him, and obviously his relationship with Shermer does not work. Brett Rippon, I'm not confident in him beating Mahomes out. I also don't think Shermer can game plan for him either. So, but I can't tell. Shermer cannot game plan to any of our quarterback strengths. So I am not convinced that this team is, hobble Teddy or 2 healthy backups that I'm not convinced are really going to be that much better. I don't know what Denver's going to do here. It's going to be quite the game here. And if Vic pulls this off, congratulations to him. But this game means a lot. You have to find a way. But the Chiefs are great coming off of a bye week. They're notorious for it. Andy Reid is an excellent head coach, and the Chiefs look like they're clicking again. This is going to be a tough game for Denver. And here's the thing. I don't know if the Denver fan base really knows what it wants. Like, here's the thing. Every fan I know pretty much wants Fangio out. I would be hard-pressed to find some fans who do not agree, who do think that Vic Fangio is doing a good job here. I don't think many of us agree with that. We also agree that we all pretty much need a new quarterback, right? And yes, I know the Wilson and Rodgers things are there, but to me, those are way too high of a pipe dreams. I prefer Wilson over Rodgers because we could get more years out of Russ than opposed to Aaron. But that being said, I think it is more likely just look into the draft, and there's some good prospects you can take, and if you hire a good offensive head coach, you can develop them, but that's for another topic, another discussion. That being said, yes, the winning feels nice, but you do realize that the winning games prevents us from going down the path that we want to go down. Like, every win buys Vic and Pat another week, even though we all agree they're the weak links here. So what exactly are we looking for? This fan base is weird, man. I don't know. Personally, I know where I stand. If they prove me wrong, I'll say, hey, look at that. Maybe we don't need to make some changes. I still personally think we do, and I think that this is... I just know history suggests it'll happen again. Eventually the bottom will fall out. They probably won't lose like 10 games. They'll probably go like 8-9, which would really suck because it's like, congrats, we could have had a good draft pick and But you know what? We could maybe trade up, get a quarterback, and this year is just so freaking weird, man. I got to make a video about that, talking about this weird as hell season. This season's been really weird, man. There's no front runners in the AFC. It's so weird. But those are just my thoughts on this game. I had fun going to this game, and I enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share what you like about this. Anyways, that'll be it from me. Hope you have a good one. Holiday season's here. Have a good one. God bless.